Got a comment from somebody asking me to talk about what's going on with Blizzard and Hearthstone and all that stuff. I just got home. I don't even play Hearthstone. I don't know much about Hearthstone. What do you expect from me? I've never played Hearthstone. I know it's a big deal. A lot of stuff Blizzard makes is a big deal. You know, Overwatch, all that good stuff. But you know what they did? To those of you that haven't heard, Blizzard, and I'll show you right here, their latest video on YouTube, mass disliked. Check out the comments in that comment section. I might do something later and actually feature a lot of those comments there. Blizzard is not the most popular of companies right now, because here's what they did. In summation, there was someone that won one of their tournaments and got prize money, Hearthstone. And I don't want to try to say this name, I'm going to butcher it. Well, what they did was, that person, after winning that tournament, spoke out against freedom in Hong Kong. What's going on now is, Hong Kong wants to keep their independence from mainland China. Okay? They want to keep their independence, and this person spoke out, you know. They didn't say anything lewd or crude. They didn't curse. They just spoke out and said, hey, you know, independence to Hong Kong, or something to that effect. And the announcers were actually in on it. They egged this person on, but they act surprised after that. What happened was, I forget what happened to the announcers, but the player had his prize money stripped away. Not only that, but he was banned from competition for 1 year. 1 year. You think that's a bit excessive? Do you think? Again, he didn't say anything lewd and crude, didn't curse, but after winning that, you know, he exhibited his rights as a human being, you know, having rights to, you know, say what you want to say. I guess that works maybe in America, but maybe not there. Here's the thing. They released a statement here. Under the Hearthstone Grandmaster's official competition rules, engaging in any act that, in Blizzard's sole discretion, brings you into public disrepute, offends a portion of a group of the public, or otherwise damages Blizzard image will result in removal from Grandmasters and reduction of the player's prize total to $0. In addition to other remedies which may be provided for under the handbook and Blizzard's website terms. Wow, okay, so they cover their bases there. Pretty much they can take your money away for whatever reason. I think it's terrible. And most people thought it was terrible. People went to their YouTube channel, they're mass disliking those videos. They are leaving their comments there. I'm surprised a lot hasn't been deleted on their official website. So here's what they tried to do. To try to damage control this, they gave this guy his prize money back, which I'm sure they would have done. You know, I'm sure they're not just damage controlling. I'm sure they would have done that if their own fans didn't come out against him. And they reduced his sentence of being banned to 6 months. Again, he got banned for just speaking his mind out on the independence of Hong Kong, right? You know, any act that offends a portion. I don't think that's really offensive. When you think offensive, you think, you know, something really offensive. You know, talking about maybe Hong Kong keeping their independence. I don't think that's offensive. I do not. But here Blizzard came out and they actually said, with a straight face, they said that their business connections to China had no influence on their decision whatsoever. Yeah, I read a comment that they said if that's the truth, then they'll sell you a boxed copy of Half-Life 3. Sealed! Half-Life 3! There is a statement from someone. I'll read this to you. Okay. Let's see here. I'll finish this off, and I might touch on this a little later. Like I said, I'm just collecting my initial thoughts. I just wanted to upload this for that one person that wanted me to speak on this. This is what a worker said that works there right now. The internal silence is deafening. Besides 2 briefs I'm listening, emails from our president, we've heard nothing of substance. No one is helping us process what this means for us as a company, as individuals, or is identifying a path forward. No one has been told what to say or do in the aftermath of a legal, yet insupportable decision. So workers that work there are in the dark. They don't know what to tell people. And people are coming and they're asking people that work for Blizzard, like, what's going on? But silence, the silence is deafening. Now, I wonder how far this goes. There's a lot of angles to look at here, but I wonder how far it goes. Now, if Blizzard is willing to, and maybe they thought they'd get away with it, if they're willing to strip the prize money from someone, to teach them a lesson, and ban them for a year to try to silence them, kind of weird though. Isn't that what China does? But Activision Blizzard is now trying to silence people. I wonder if they're doing this to their workers. I wonder if they're telling their workers, like, hey, you can't come out on social media. Read the pamphlet here that we sent you. You can't come out in support of Hong Kong at all because, China is our sugar daddy. China's our sugar daddy, but Activision Blizzard ain't the only one. There's other American companies, other people that came out in support of Hong Kong, but they had to walk it back, because China cracked the whip on them, so they had to walk it back. This is just pathetic. This is just pathetic to see. And what's going to be interesting? Really interesting to see what goes on? Guess what's coming up? Blizzcon. Oh yeah, that's going to be a shit show. That's going to be a shit show. You thought last year, with the late April Fool's Day joke and Diablo was something. Ooh, no. This is going to be crazy. So yeah, clench your cheeks there, Blizzard. You got people organizing right now that's going to be protesting. I wonder what's going to happen. Are we going to get video of people dragged out of Blizzard by their feet that are protesting? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think the last thing that's going to happen is the focus is not going to be on any games and game releases. This is gonna get all the attention from BlizzCon coming up. So yeah, brace yourselves. This is gonna get crazy.